every single brand in the world, especially the biggest, they're only the biggest because
So let's talk about personal branding.
most people think branding is a logo. Most people think personal branding is having an Instagram account. It's none of that. What makes a brand the best in the world comes down to two things.
Welcome back to Wildly Empowered Women. What would your tips be for anyone wanting to build a really authentic personal brand based on what they love and what their passion is?
Yeah, look, I can dive into this. So when I first started talking about personal branding, I looked at it like this. I'm like, you got to be 2 to 3 brand pillars. Like, what are you going to be known for, right? And now what I know now, I'll break it down even deeper for you on what really elevates a brand and how do you stand out as a brand. But I think every single brand's going to be known for 2 or 3 things maximum. In the beginning, for example, let's look at, imagine if Jeff Bezos was like, we're going to create a website. And on this website, I'm going to sell books, music, videos, electronics, just about any single thing you can think about. You'd probably look at Amazon or you look at Jeff Bezos and be like, cool, I don't get what you do though. Because you do everything. But Jeff started by saying, we sell books, period. That's it. And he becomes so good at that, so known for that. Then he added on, oh, but we also sell this thing as well. And this thing as well. And this thing, and now we sell any single thing we want. And it's Amazon. So it all started because of one thing. So you got to ask yourself, like, what's the 1, 2, or 3 things maximum you're going to be known for? And how can they kind of correlate together? For example, when I first started, I was building a health and wellness online business. So I was like, well, I got to be known for health and wellness. The next thing is I want to be known for travel and create freedom. And then probably like entrepreneurship type thing. And then the only 3 things I would talk about, I would not talk about dogs or cats. I would not talk about arts and crafts. I would not talk about none of this stuff. Now it's developed a little bit more. Stories change the game. See, we can really be known for our main content as 2 to 3 things, but then in our stories really show the behind the scenes of everything. In fact, people want to see, are you a dog lover or a cat lover? What did you eat for breakfast? They want to see that shit, but on the front end, they want to know why they're coming to your shop front every single day, and they want to know that they're getting the thing they signed up for. So if one day you're talking about self-care and relationships and stuff like this, and then tomorrow you're talking about business, you're talking about, I don't know, starting a dog wash, I don't know, just something random. People would come over and the true G fans would be like, oh my God, congrats, Sally, that's amazing. You go, girl. But they're going to be confused. They probably won't buy anything. They probably won't do business. They might just be like, oh, I don't know what you do now. Right? But if you talk about self-care and you talk about relationships and then you start a business in self-care and relationships and doing all that, you're starting to create like this following and this brand where people know you for that thing now. Right? But here's the thing. What makes a brand the best in the world comes down to 2 things. Is love and trust. Every single brand in the world, especially the biggest, they're only the biggest because they've built enough love with you and enough trust with you, period. Nothing else. So most people think branding is a logo. Most people think personal branding is having an Instagram account. It's none of that. What personal branding is how can I build enough love with my audience? How can I build enough trust with my audience? So they know, like, and trust me enough to want to follow, do business, and tell their friends about me. How we build enough love with people is, I think a lot of people know about the 5 love languages. So how can we incorporate the 5 love languages into what we actually do in our business every single day? How can we be mindful of actually giving our customers and our followers words of affirmation, gifts, like giveaways, being authentic, spending quality time, doing lives, all these sorts of things. Like for years, I hosted meetups. I did Sunday fun days every single month. I do Facebook Lives. I do my podcast. Okay, well, the 2 main things. First thing is this. If you're going to start a personal brand, commit to being here a year from now. That's the biggest thing. Because there's so many people that pop up on Instagram. Perfect example, I was trying to think of a Facebook ads manager the other day that I had a conversation with about 2 years ago. And I was like, where's this person? I went looking for them, couldn't find them anywhere. I was like, huh. And then they actually popped back up on Instagram the other day and I messaged them. I was like, oh my God, I thought you died. She's like, oh, actually, yeah, I took time off Instagram. I was like, well, that's weird because now I don't trust you. You're flaky. I don't want you to manage my stuff. I don't know what was happening in her world. Sure. But here's the thing. Consumers, they don't give a crap because consumers want to know that the thing, like if you go and get the most amazing sushi in town, you go to this one restaurant and you know that every single time you go there, you're going to get the best sushi. And then one day you tell all your friends, you say, oh my God, girls, ladies, babes, let's go down and have sushi. Then you take all of your friends down there and the sushi restaurant is either closed or now they sell burgers. You're going to be like, what the hell? And you're going to be embarrassed. It's like, well, I've never come here again. Doesn't matter how good it was. And that's the unfortunate thing about the consumer market, okay? So building trust is literally just being here a year from now. Keep doing the thing you've always done.